Hey yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna get in what we call chapter 11, Redux Reducer. So first of all, you hear the word reducer. What is reducer? Reducer is like a manager who updates the money box based on what you tell them. So like I tell, let me say for example, I tell a waiter what action to do. Go fetch me this specific order. So the reducer is like that. It increases and it decreases. So I'm looking at a Redux reducer function called cut Redux, which is part of state management in React using Redux. So what is this? This is called a Redux Reducer. A Redux Reducer, it is a reducer, is a function that takes the current state and action and returns a new state. How does it work? When the app starts, the reducer calls the reducer with a state as defined. As you can see here, it is undefined, right? So it calls the reducer with state as undefined. So this blocks sets the initial cart, right, to total cost that is 0 and product cart which is an empty cart. Then it defines actions. So when somebody clicks add to cart, the action is sent. So this is how the action is. I'm having my state, I'm having my switch, I have the add product, it returns the state and the payload values and cost products and update the total cost. After that, it adds the product. This is the function, you see. So it adds the product to the cart and increases the total cost using product price, right? Then another thing is that I have the delete product action. What am I telling Redux to do? I'm telling Redux to delete the product to the cart. So what is happening is that when somebody clicks remove from the cart, an action is also sent. So I have the product data, the product name Apple. For example, I have the product name Apple and product data, product name Apple, and product price 10. So I'm removing it. So I have delete product. What will it do? It will delete the product, and I'm exporting my card reducer. Now let's go to our app.js. I'm importing what I call React Redux. First of all, I installed what I call React Redux. After that, I'm importing my card.js. This is where the main functions are happening. I'm importing my React component and my add product component, and I'm importing the table from the React strap that I got from the link. Then I'm defining a class component which has a container and this props parent product, which has the product name and the product price. This is where the whole table is happening. It has the function add product in it, and we have the middle body where the function is happening too. So it stores the product data and the product name. After that, the user has clicked the delete button. It can remove the product data. So what am I doing? I'm calling the product data from my .map method. So I take the .map method, I take my variable and put it inside my parameters so that my function can be well organized. So this is how it is. I have this props on delete product, product data, and remove. Then I'm closing my table line, and then I have my table body. With my table body, I have the total amount, and what am I declaring? I'm declaring the variable total cost. Then I'm exporting my cart. Then this is where the main HUD is happening. I'm importing my React Redux and I'm importing my cart.js. And what function keeps track of the application is the function map state prop state, which returns the total cost and returns the product card. Then what updates this? This is where the main function is happening. Let me show you. What updates this? Right? Let me add this again. What updates it? In my app.js, I have what I call function map dispatch to props dispatch. Return add product, which returns the product name and the product price. And I have add product too. After that, I can delete the product also. So let's go delete in our front end, remove. Why can't I remove this? Oh, I can remove. Now I have 157. I removed it. So which one method is called? It is on delete product data. I'm calling what? The product data. And I'm dispatching it. Then type delete product and it stores the product data. Then it connects to dispatch methods to card and allows me to add and delete products. This is the main function for my front end. So I'm letting connected component is equals to connect map state props and map dispatch props. So I want to take this method and actually ask AI, how is this method running before I explain more further. It is important to research. So AI is saying I'm looking at the Redux pattern. So let's break it down. I have the connect function. It is a function from Redux that helps my component to talk to the global state and called the Redux store. So the line connects to the card component to the Redux, giving it the data from the store via map to props, and action is called to change the store via map dispatch props. So the map state props, this function, it says that, hey, here's what data the global state, the card component needs. This is how it needs. So now my card component can use props item. Number 2, I have map dispatch to props. What does it do? It tells Redux that which action the component can send to update the state. Right? Example, I have the function dispatch to props, and this dispatch, it returns the items and add item. Now my component can call props add item. Number 3, I am passing the card component that will get this data and functions as props. The final meaning of this is that it takes the card component and give it access to the Redux state action and call the result connected component. So this is how it is, guys. The main thing was to learn what is Redux Reducer. What is a reducer? A reducer is like a manager that updates the money box regarding on what you tell it to do. So what am I telling the Redux user to do? I'm telling the Redux user so that a reducer, so that when I can add items, which is the product name and the product price, it stores it here, and I can remove it too. Let's remove this. I can remove it, I can add it again, and I can change and put other things as well and say Q, add the product. I can edit and it tells me the total amount. So it adds all this and gives me the total amount. Where does that total amount come from? That total amount comes from my reducer.js. So it updates the total cost. What did I do here? I put in a method saying take my state total cost plus my pass int action product data and my product price. So it updates the total cost and adds the product to the card. That's how we get the total number. I hope you stay tuned to more of my content, and I'm about to come with big projects. Stay tuned.